Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Regimental whiskey. Kentucky Bourbon whiskey. Kentucky. Couldn't say that word. I don't know what's going on with that one. So, full disclosure, Mike purchased this bottle. We are in their gear. We did get some shirts and stuff, but you can't buy my love with a shirt. So we're gonna see what this is. You're gonna get a complete honesty on this one. So he'll explain where he was when this all went down. So let me get through the particulars of it all. So this is a 90 proof bourbon. He got it for $35.99. It says on the bottle it's aged a minimum of 1 year. The distillery it's made in Owensboro, Kentucky, but it's bottled by Regimental Spirits Company out of Charleston, South Carolina. It's 70% corn, 21% rye, 9% malted barley. That whole English thing ain't working for me today. So
doesn't appear.
It's made with all American grains. They're proud of that. It is a veteran-owned company. So portions of their proceeds, this was off their website, portions of their proceeds go to various military and veteran community programs. It is veteran-owned, like I said, and the bottle is shaped like a canteen, so it feels right in the hand of any soldier, sailor, airman, or Marine. So that was all that. It's tight like a canteen too. You can almost use the top as like the tin cup.
It probably is designed somewhat for that as well.
I like that. It looks like it really does look like that.
They put a lot of thought into the whole thing, and their whole write up on online is all about that. And
yeah,
on the bottle it actually says that they had this thought and sitting on a rooftop in Baghdad. So
yeah, it was on the back of it. Yeah, it was on there. Something about that on one of the things, and so we're gonna see what it tastes.
Pretty good for following through.
Everybody
has weird ideas and it never happens.
Never happens, right? You think about it and then you forget about it the next morning.
Someone else read your dream.
Yep. Color-wise, I have to say though, it is definitely on the lighter side. So where it says a minimum of 1 year, I can see where they got that out of that. So let's see. Get it right here. I get it on my cup.
The nose doesn't jump out at you right off the bat, but
no,
we haven't had a sip yet either. So
no. Although I am getting, I think I'm getting fruit. Let me take a sip.
It's got a little sweetness in the front end.
Mm-hmm. Definitely one of the ones where the palate is way better than what the nose was jumping out in the beginning.
Correct.
There is definitely a sugary sweetness on the front of that.
In the front,
yeah,
for sure. Those starting to come through.
You know, I'm trying to see. At first, I thought I was getting like a lemon peel, like a lemon zest, like on a fruit wise, but that could be just that sweetness I was having on there too. That's what I was trying to see. Because I can't really even, I can't call it like a caramel. I can't call it like anything like that.
Getting that on the nose even.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was trying to look for something, that I could give you.
But you are 100%. The taste is way better than a nose because you don't have like that, the traveler's lag or something. You know what I mean? I don't have that scratch.
No, we recently, what was last Sunday, we did the battle in some of the 90 proofers we had, and this would have fit right in there. But this one actually comes, there's no, the fact that it is that young, I mean, I've gotten that young taste off the Kentucky Owls that are supposed to be young, where you get that, I'm not getting any of that grassy, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm going to let it sit in the glass here a little bit. But I'm not getting any of that. You're not getting the pronounced, like the oak barrel taste where you're getting the brown sugars and the Villanelles. It's not. It's minimal.
It is a light oak in the very finish. But
I'm not. Let me try it again. It's not. But I'm like, you're getting more on the vanilla end of it. You're not really getting like a brown sugar or a caramel at all to me. Like or even if you like you brown up some butter where you get that caramelly taste.
No, that's not.
You're not getting any of that.
They do a lot of good things, though. They did sponsor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Toby Keith's.
I didn't pour as much for you. For me as you.
Episode, or what, they had a band there, and they actually had brought out. You could put some on here. had a toast for everybody. Basically, anyone in his joint that wanted a shot would go up to the bar, and everyone had little red Solo cups, and he actually did a toast to Toby Keith for all that he's done. So it was a nice little night out.
I don't know if I can zoom in on that. I just want to rate for bottle design. It does fit nicely in your hand. I want to say that it makes it easy to pour, and they put a nice little lip in, and it's almost like it goes thick.
Spin it right off.
It goes like thick to thin.
Yep.
So it actually pours without the it actually pours good. As you notice, one of the first times ever I did not spill, and that's a rarity for me if anyone watches the channel.
It's a unique.
So
the whole thing's.
I got to give him an A+ on the bottle design for sure. That I like. It does stand out.
I don't know if I'm not really disappointed. Period.
I also have to throw out there, because we're all about the price. $35.99 this day and age is spectacular, considering this is a sourced whiskey. I have to assume that they're a craft distillery. You know what I mean? When they're sourcing, I don't know. We're not down there, but I didn't Google the actual place, but I mean, that's a good price. I mean, some of the craft around us is $70, $80, $90.
We have one over there. That was
right.
75 or something.
Yeah.
Every time I go to one of our local ones, it's like, I want to support the locals. Yes, I try to. If it's a military one, I do try to pick it up. And for the price, you are correct. And I believe they have a whiskey as well. I think that's 86 proof, and it's obviously a little cheaper.
A little cheaper.
Yeah. Don't quote me on the price on that right now, but are you getting a little lemon? I don't know what it is. It's almost, it's not breaking though. I gotta give it that. Would I love to see this, like, with like a 5-year statement, so you get that nice caramel oaky, you know what I mean? Because the more the absolutely. I'm sure they're working on
so
it.
if they are aging stuff, that would be phenomenal, because this really does have a good base. Like if you go back to when we did like Scissortail from Steve's thing, where it had that young, like, corn whiskey taste, and that's all it was. You know what I mean? This already starts out as a good base. There's no ill effects. Well, that's why I'm giving it as a compliment.
And I don't even know,
for those people that don't like to drink anything.
What was the price of Scissortail?
I think it was $40-something when he bought it, if I remember correctly.
That was not a really good bottle. Didn't we put a stave in it?
We did, and we made it way better. So for those of you that like the low proof, I mean, I can ultimately fall back on do I like Evan Williams Bottle and Bond at 100 proof, for $17.99 better? Yes, me personally. But I know Mike's, I don't want to, it's going to sound bad if I say you're the sucker for the cause, but anything for veterans, I know you always step up, and thank everyone who is a veteran. Thank you for your service, to include yourself. I do like that, and I do like that they give back also, which is another huge thing.
They are all over. They got different things trying to help out in whatever way they can. So A+ on that as well, and I'm sure they are probably aging to get to the next grade. But their initial start is right there.
And again, I'm only saying it because again, if they do end up watching it, I would. If you do ever age it, I'd love to get a hold of it. You know what I mean? Because this is a great start. I don't really even have anything bad I can say. And if you are a 90 proof drinker, like you said, to me, there is a nice little spice. I don't know if I would settle on 90 proof. It drinks a little bit hotter.
It does seem to have a little.
It's not as sugary smooth as it is. Like that. It was so sugary in the front. Usually that dulls down the proof. This actually fights through it. It's actually, this is solid for what it is.
Yeah, especially for the price.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend it.
I know.
And we actually, if we do kill this, we'll probably have to do an infinity bottle out of it or something.
It's just for the uniqueness of the bottle itself. No, right.
So, I'm sure it'll disappear.
I mean, if there is one drawback to this whiskey, this is crushable. I would be like, to us.
The suggestion was, when this one's evaporated, we could keep it and maybe take an infinity bottle out.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to hide this from myself because this one. That's
the hinting I was giving you.
There is no fight back on this at all. If there is, and I guess you know what, to all the people that aren't whiskey drinkers, that's a plus, because that drinks to the easiness,
a nutness now.
I was trying to get something else besides the lemon.
I'm not getting a nut.
I could almost
but
see
again, you get fruit and I get nuts, so I don't know. In the front, I get a sweetness with like a little nut end.
Yeah, that fruit, I get the sweetness, but it's almost like when you put like lemon zest in a cake, or you know what I mean. Just like it's just giving me a little bit of or an orange peel. Like either way, like it's something like that. I mean, it is opening up in the glass. So this will be another one that I can't wait to hit a week or two later and see what it does.
Mike will be shopping.
All right. I'll put it in the sample bottle so I just don't keep hitting it afterwards. But well, there you go. We'll keep this one short and sweet.
So thanks, Eric, that I've contacted through emails and seen him out there on stage. And
yes, thank you for the shirt. And thankfully, I actually did like it because, truth be told, if I didn't, you would know about it. So there's a testament too. But some people are going to say the years. That's my if they could, because I've known with agent stuff, it makes the longer it does help because that brings out them caramels and this deeper vanilla
when they
and
were
sugars.
sitting in Baghdad. So it wasn't that long ago they were sitting in Baghdad. So it's
right,
what I mean?
right. Because I forget what it said on. I think it was like 2018 or something. 2007, 2007. They were doing it. So again, you source it. For what it is, I appreciate the price. I appreciate the cause and
support
in the support. So. There you go. There is Regimental whiskey. Again, all you guys around the country, if you can get this, I'll be curious. Because it is from South Carolina is where the place is, but they get it from Kentucky, so I don't know how much they ship. So leave a comment down below if you guys have access to anything of this. Because
it's quite a bit in this state.
I do. Well, yeah. See, I don't know. I don't shop as much as I used to because I have so many bottles over there. But leave a comment because I do like to hear where you guys, or if it's way more in certain areas, because like somebody just said, with a different bottle that we had put out before. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.